Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is going to be for Libra. May or may not resonate, but I offer personal readings, and a link to the website is in the description. I'm hearing Put It on the Floor by Lotto, but it's this part where let me pop off. That's what I'm hearing. I'm like, I couldn't think of what I was hearing before. It was let me pop off. But this person is popping off and like not realizing how ratchet their behaviors are. You get what I'm saying? Like they look so ratchet and distasteful that it's coming across to me as if they are losing suitors because of how ratchet their behaviors are. It's almost like somebody who's trying to act like they are just like polished, but in reality, they're vengeful, they're hateful, they're ratchet, they're very dark spirited, especially and competitive with the same sex. You know, it seems like they're obsessed with somebody and are lying about how obsessed they are with this person. But Lana, but they are. And it's getting to the point to where other people are starting to see how obsessed they are with this other party, especially her baby mama. If it's something like that, like they are in a place to where they just want this to be a love triangle so bad, or they want to triangulate these people against each other so bad. And it's getting to the point that I heard Troy, something like that. It's like it's getting to the point to where it's almost as if this is just a pure obsession. Like, why do you keep trying to attack this person verbally? Why do you keep trying to assassinate their character? Why do you keep talking negatively about them? Like, why do you keep, you know what I mean, mentioning them? Like, why are you keep, what you call it, like subtweeting them or making subliminal posts in different ways? Like, that's what they're doing, especially if Jack is a factor in this equation. It's almost as if like everything that they're doing, everything that they're saying is mentioning this other person. You know what I mean? Subliminally though. So it's like, oh my gosh, like you know that they're insecure. They are so intimidated by this other party. They are so threatened by this other party that it makes no sense because this other party is not even thinking about them. So it's like you are pressed. Like they're unattractive because they're too worried about somebody's baby mama or somebody's, you know what I mean? Like possibly an ex or something. They are so thirsty to like fill this person's shoes to the point to where they're obsessing over what they're doing, what they're wearing, how they're moving. You know what I mean? That just their life in general, and it looks so messy. So it just seems like somebody is kind of getting into a space to where they're losing their attraction to this person. You know what I mean? They are so unattractive, but it's because they're trying to compete with a baby mama. You know what I mean? This is an obsession, and it just seems like now at this point, this person needs to be protected from these people or from this person because they are that obsessed with them. Like they are nuts, and it's getting to the point to where they're trying to gaslight other people into believing that they should like stop talking to this person, stop connecting with this person, stop liking this person, stop loving this person. It's like they're doing everything, possibly using witchcraft, using, you know, like dark magic or something to try to do love spells on these people or this person. It's almost as if like they feel the need to badmouth this person constantly just to get attention. You know, like why do you have to throw them under the bus just for you to shine or just for you to feel like you're somebody? And that's where it's like everyone is uncomfortable, like ill, like their behaviors, the way that they talk about this person is disgusting, and it's getting to the point to where others are starting to see like they're insecure, like they're a hater, they're evil, they're toxic, and they've been hating on this person, they've been feeling like this. So it's almost as if like they couldn't wait to act like they had beef with this person to talk crazy about them. They couldn't wait to act like, you know what I mean, to fall out with this person so they could talk crazy about them like this, whatever this is. Especially if there's like a rafe, anything like that, that's a factor in this equation. This is a nut, and it just seems like they manipulated people into not communicating with somebody, disconnecting with somebody, all because they wanted to wedge their way into this relationship. They were the third party in this relationship or something like that, and they weren't getting the attention or validation that they were looking for. So they're getting the attention or validation by competing with somebody's baby mama. And it's uncomfortable. I keep hearing Janet or Janice. It's uncomfortable because it's like, again, this is a kind person and this person doesn't pay them any mind. So it's like, who are you trying to fight? Like, why are you trying to fight them? Or why are you coming at them all crazy? Or why are you trying to act like you got beef with them when in reality you're just jealous of them? You get what I'm saying? Like, period. Especially if there's like a Jayla or Jaleesa that's a factor in this equation. It's like, this is not beef. This bitch wants to fight because they're hating. And they see this person shining. They see that this person is not threatened by them. They see that this person doesn't give a fuck about them. They see that this person is not worried about anything or anyone from their past. But all they keep doing is repeating the past. You get what I'm saying? They just keep getting recycled. But it's like, that's where your free will lies. Like, they just keep letting somebody play them or play with them while expecting to become their main thing or the main attraction in this equation. And that's not what they're here for. I keep hearing beater. It's like, whatever is going on here, this person is so thirsty to try to, like I said, replace somebody, that they're trying to cause others to stop fucking with this person in some type of way. But in reality, nobody likes them because they're distasteful, because they're ratchet. I don't care how successful they are. I don't care what they have. I don't care how educated they are. They're ratchet as fuck. And it just seems like their mouth and the way that they talk about people is why nobody is attracted to them, especially if a duff or dove, duck, Doug, anything like that is a factor in this equation. This motherfucker don't like them because they run their mouth too much. They're a snake. They're foul. And again, they're not popping. They're not as popping as they think they are. And I think that's where the problem lies, especially because they're talking down on people. Like I said, it's almost like, if it's a man, he's constantly talking about other men, comparing himself to other men. If it's a woman, she's constantly talking negatively about other women, comparing herself to other women, right? But because this person is doing this, it's like they're getting cut off. Like, they're too jealous spirited. They want to like be somebody that they're not. And it's getting to the point to where it's just like, yeah, like, this is why nobody is sticking around here. Nobody wants to fuck with them. Nobody, because one, like I said, they think they're way too popping. They think they are way more attractive than they actually are. That's number one. Number two, it's like they're too competitive. And it's like, do you not understand that these people aren't even thinking about you, aren't even paying you any mind, aren't even looking at you, don't even care about you? Like, whatever is going on, Carrie, Kari, Corey, Core, Care, Kier, Car, anything like that. So it's like they are a clown. But it's almost like their family, friends, and associates are starting to recognize that they're a clown too. Not just their romantic interests. Sister, sitter, sister, sis, anything like that may be a factor here. It's like, this is a pure clown. And they're trying to manipulate people into believing that they should be the chosen one, or they are chosen in some type of way, when in reality, they're competing with somebody who doesn't give a fuck about this relationship at all. So it's like, why do you care about what their ex is doing? Why do you care about what their baby mama is doing? Like, why are you so thirsty about what's going on in your ex's life? You feel me? You take it however this may resonate. And that's why this party is moving on. So they're going to watch this person fall in love with somebody else, or just pick somebody else over them, because they don't want to be with a fraud. They don't want to be with somebody who's pretending to be confident when they're really not, because they aren't. They're weak as fuck. Like I said, I don't care how popular they are. I don't care how much money they have. I don't care what they look like. Like, they're weak as fuck, okay? And it just seems like they're in a space to where other people are starting to see that this confidence that they wear is just a facade. Like, it's a shell of, it's just like a false identity, you know? Fracture is what I keep hearing. So it's time to get away from this person. Like, they are pathetic. And they're going to beg and plead for this person to stick by their side. But in reality, no, they don't even deserve to have nobody by their side, because they need to heal. They need to fix themselves. Like I said, I keep hearing graduate. It's like, whatever is going on here, it just seems like, again, they're way too competitive with people from their past, or people that they see as sexy. You know what I mean? And maybe because they still are attracted to their ex, or they think this person is still attracted to their ex or to their baby mama. But that is a huge factor here. They do not want this person a part of the picture, a part of somebody's life. But they're being nasty and competitive to push this person out of the picture. And that's why they don't want to fuck with this person. Lena, Lima, Lim, Leam, Lamb, Lam, anything like that. Like, they gotta go. They gotta go. Them and their friends are ratchet as fuck. And they're sitting and trying to act like they're polished or that they're innocent or whatever is going on in this equation. But in reality, no, these are like fucking hood rats in designer clothes. You get what I'm saying? Like hood rats with degrees or something. Like educated hood rats or something like that. Like, and they still have hood rat tendencies. I heard doing hood rat shit with their friends flat out. Like, that's why no real man is taking them seriously. That's why it's just like like, I don't, if you look on their social media or something, you'll be able to tell how ratchet these bitches are, men or women. It's like, hell no. Like, they do not have a lick of confidence. They're still acting like children, and that's why they still compete with the same sex, because they have not matured. They have not found themselves yet. They have absolutely no identity. They don't know who the fuck they are, what they want to do, where they want to go, who they want to be. You know what I mean? And they're still like participating in hood rat activities. So it's like, I don't know, like nobody's going to take this seriously because of their tendencies. But they're watching somebody that they actually like or love attract people to themselves, attract long-term relationships to themselves, attract pure, unconditional love to themselves. But it's because that's what they put out, especially if Shell, Nisha, Nichelle, Nishay, anything like that is a factor in this equation. It's like they need to honestly follow in this person's footsteps, because they have absolutely no polish to themselves, no etiquette towards themselves, especially social etiquette. You know, the things, like I said, that they post in their social media, the way that they carry themselves when it comes to them connecting with the same sex, especially if this is a woman connecting with other women. It's like they just don't know how to get along with other people at all. But it's because they think that they're so bad and bougie, but they're really hoes think they bad and they bougie, but they really rats. Nigga, like, that's exactly what's going on. That's Friday by FMBDC, but that's what's really going on. Hoes think they bad and they bougie, but they really rats. And it's just, it's people are fed up with that shit. Like, it look good, but it ain't nobody trying to cuff no fucking hood rat. Thank you so much.